Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is K.Louise, and you're here tuned in to watch the Disney Channel. I'm so corny. But no, hello. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is K.Louise. Yeah, that's basically it. Hi, what's up? What a loser! Hi guys, my name is K.Louise. Welcome back to my channel. Today I did this look. I think it's pretty cute. And today we talked all about self-love and confidence. Hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoy. Please keep watching if you want to learn little tips and tricks on how to better your self-confidence and your self-love and just be all warm and fuzzy all up inside or whatever. Yeah, and I hope you guys like this look. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, join the conversation. Please don't let me be out here talking to myself. Please comment or DM. If you want to DM me, we can talk. If you want to talk to me, that's kind of weird. You don't have to. Don't leave me stranded talking to myself. So yeah, right down below, and I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please stick around, and I love you guys so much. So I did my brows off camera. I know. Oh my god, I sound such like a YouTuber. Yeah, I did my brows off camera. Welcome. Today's topic is gonna be I probably said it already before. Self-love and confidence. I really wanted this to be my first video because I really feel like self-love is the foundation to, like, I get so excited when I find words. Foundation. It's really the foundation of a happy, healthier life. Mostly, like, yeah, I think like inside and outside. When you have self-love and when you have self-confidence, I feel like you just live a more productive life. You consider yourself first before anything else, and you know your worth, and that everything you do, you try to do it so you can live a more loving life for yourself. Hopefully one day I will learn how to talk. But anyway, so I wrote some things down. Like always, I need something to keep me focused. But I have an idea in mind of a look I want to do, so I'm quickly gonna do one eye first and then see if I like it. If I don't, then I might do something else. And either way, you really don't care. You're just like, get on with the video, girl. And I will. So I'm gonna do one eye and I'll be right back, and then we'll get into the conversation of the day. See you soon. Okay guys, so I'm back. I did this eye. Do I know what I did? Absolutely not. I don't know what I did. But like I said, I'm not a professional makeup artist. Do not take any advice from me, okay? That's why I'm not doing tutorials. I just like makeup. I like playing with makeup, but do I know what I'm doing? No, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I did this eye like 3 times, but I was like, you know what? I sat down, I put these hot ass lights, and I'm like, period. It does not matter. If it comes out good, if it doesn't come out good, I'm gonna do this video. Because I already set my mind to it. I already sat down. I gotta take responsibility for what I signed up for. And it's like, it's alright, but whatever. This isn't a tutorial. This is not what you guys came here for. Anyway, you guys came here for self-love and confidence, alright? I hope. Alright, anyways, all the makeup beats will be down below. Remember, I'm not a professional. Do not take my advice on, I'm not even gonna say any advice. Just watch, get your makeup, do whatever you want to do. Don't copy me, because I don't know what I'm doing. I just like makeup. So, alright, let's start talking about self-love and confidence. I'm gonna do this eye, and we're just gonna talk. First thing I want to talk about when it comes to self-love and confidence is something I really struggled for a really long time. So, which was comparison. Like, I really feel, I heard this quote and it's so true. It stated that comparison is the thief of all joy, which is so true. Like, you think you're doing something right and you're like, ah, dang, like, I'm doing this really good, like, ooh, this is really nice, or like you got your degree or something like that, like you just got your bachelor, something really impressive, and then you just see someone else and you're like, ah, this person just got their doctorates and they're like freaking 26 or something, and then immediately you're like just bummed. You're like, nah, I guess my achievement isn't as great as somebody else. But I feel like every time you compare yourself to other people, you're kind of stealing a little bit from yourself. You're basically saying that these great things that are happening in my life, you don't even look at it. Like, you might have a lot of good things going on in your life and you don't even take 2 seconds to appreciate it or sit down and actually feel gratitude towards it. Because I think this, like, our generation is kind of like, who can one-up each other, like, oh, look at how nice and glamorous my life is and how losers your life is, which is kind of sad. But I think that's our generation. I feel like we're just so obsessed with just being the best, having all the best things, and it really kills our confidence. It really, I think more than like the self-love, it really kills our confidence, because we don't realize how good we have it. We don't sit back and we don't appreciate all the good things that we have in our lives because we're too busy comparing ourselves. Like, let's say, for example, you're on a weight loss journey or something, and then you're like, oh damn, I lost 5 pounds. And then you go on social media. I'm just keeping it real. That's how it is. I don't know, maybe this isn't how it is and this is how my mind is working. I really hope I'm not alone. But you lose like 5 pounds and then you go on Instagram and then you see some hot ass girl that she looks really good, and then you're like, damn, and then you compare yourself when you freaking lost 5 pounds. Look up how much a pound of fat is on the internet, and that, imagine 5. Girl, you did that. Be proud, take it in. Don't compare yourself. You don't know what that person's going through. You don't know. They just post what they want to post, or you see someone out there with this fun ass boyfriend or something like that, and you're like, dang, you're single, and you're like, oh damn, I wish I had that. Meanwhile, you don't know, that man could probably be cheating on her. You don't ever compare yourself, don't ever, to other people. You don't know what they're going through. People, especially now on social media, you feel like you know people. You don't know nobody. You don't even know what's going on in like people that post their every freaking move. You don't know what they're going through. You absolutely don't. So, and maybe deep down they're killing to have the life that you have right now. I really noticed that. I'm gonna tell you like this little story. And I already filmed this video, but this is a video that's going up next week, and I talk all about social media. And I feel like social media, it's like the comparison queen. Like, that's where we really like compare ourselves OD. But I remember when social media really came out and I was graduating high school. I was like year 2013. That's how you can tell I'm really old. So it was like 2013, and I remember I deleted my social media. I deleted Instagram because I was like, bro, I'm so ugly. I was like, I'm so ugly. I don't even deserve to have a social media. And that's just so depressing as a young girl to ever think that, because like you have some qualities that people will die for, and you're worthy of being on a freaking platform. Anyway, so that year I went to DR because I'm Dominican, and Dominicans, they go to DR every summer. So I went to DR. I didn't have social media for like 3 months, how long a summer is, or I don't remember. I think I went for a month, or I don't know. It was a blur. It was a long time ago. But I was just really happy. I was really happy just not being online. And it's really sad for this generation, because I feel like this is the first generation, like the kids are in middle school and stuff like that are growing up in a world where there wasn't social media. You know? I feel like social media kind of put a burden on kids' self-esteem to be an unachievable thing. But tune in next week and I'm going to talk all about social media and how to not compare yourself and how to help, like little tricks I do to not let it consume me. It's not a jealousy thing, it's just like a pity thing. Don't feel bad for yourself. Like it's ridiculous. Comparison is really the thief of all joy. When you feel some type of way, you feel gratitude, take that in and look at it and be happy for that person, but at the same time sit back, look back and be like, but I actually have a really good life. And let me finish this eye, because I feel like I'm gonna be here all day on one eye, because I hate eye makeup. I really do. I have little eyes, so for the longest time on YouTube, I watch a lot of like makeup tutorials, but I never see nobody with little eyes, and it made me sad, because I was like, then that means I can't wear makeup. Wrong. You can wear makeup. You just gotta find little tricks and tips. So see the comparison. Yeah, so anyways, I don't have that much practice on my eyes doing like colorful looks, and I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. That's my 2020 resolution, was to step out of my comfort zone and do things that I wouldn't expect to do. But I'm gonna finish this eye, and then we're gonna go on to point number 4. Okay, so I finished the eye look. This one, I like this one better than this one. But we're not striving for perfection. We're just having fun. So I think it's cute. Okay, so my 4th point is called stop believing the lies. And what I mean, you're probably like, K.Louise, what lies? What is you, girl? Explain. What is you talking about? I'm talking about your lies. That negative self-talk and that little voice in your head that sounds like Madea in that Halloween movie. You know what I'm talking about. Stop it. That voice in your head that's always just bringing yourself down. That self-deprecating self-talk. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Because I know I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. Like, I know I'm not the only one that be not feeling like just thinking these nasty things. Like, I don't even want to give examples of the nasty things that be going on in my head. Cause sis is gross. Sis ain't me. Sis is something else. But it's like your worst enemy lives in your head. And she just be telling you the worst things. Like, for example, when I was doing this, I like, girl, who you trying to be? You ain't no YouTuber. Like, you ain't no. What are you trying to do? Like, why are you doing that? It looks so ugly. And then I was like, you know what? Shut up. I mean, my evil voice in my head. I know it sounds crazy, but it's not crazy because I don't say it out loud. It's just inside my head, right? Like, imagine all the voices that you have in your head, you start saying it out loud. Imagine. Anyways, so I feel like, shut up. Like, the things that you say to yourself, would you say it to like your best friend or your sister or your mom? No, you would never. You would never say the nasty, you know what I'm talking about. The nasty things you say to yourself, you would never, ever say it to anyone you love. So why would you say it to yourself? Like, stop it. Like, stop believing those voices in your head that's telling you that enough syndrome. I know I personally always felt like, oh, you're not good enough. You're not good enough. You're not smart enough. You're not pretty enough. You're not. It's just that enough syndrome. Like, you just never feel good enough. But I looked into it and I researched, because I'm a scholar. I went to college. So I looked it up. I was like, why do we have those negative talk? And it's really goes back just trying to keep us safe. Like our ego is called the ego. It's like our, you know, you heard it before, your alternate ego or whatever, but it's not like the Sasha Fierce from Beyonce ego that turns you into a no. It's like, it's trying to keep you safe, right? It's trying to keep you safe because back in the day there was harm everywhere, and now that's true, there's harm everywhere nowadays. It doesn't want you to feel embarrassed, or it doesn't want, it's just thriving off fear. So it doesn't want you to feel like the badass that you really are, because let me tell you, sis, you is a badass. Like, you can literally do anything if we just silence that voice inside that's telling you that you can't. As long as you put your mind to something, that's it. It's over with. Because our minds are so powerful, but what we don't understand, a lot of people don't understand that you're the master of your mind. It's not the other way around. Like, we start thinking so down about ourselves, our brains just automatically goes to the worst case scenarios, and it looks for things that we don't like. So if you have that negative mind about yourself, that's where your mind is automatically gonna go. Like, you know when you take hella selfies? I look crazy, but trust me, it's a process. Hold on. And so remember, you just look at so many selfies, and then you find one picture that you like, and you keep staring at it and staring at it and staring at it until you turn ugly. So that's how your mind works. When you're on that wavelength of just negative thought and self-deprecating. Self-deprecating means like just constantly bring yourself down. Like you're your own worst enemy. That's where you're, I didn't have to go this camp. That's exactly where your brain is gonna go. It's gonna point out every flaw that it sees in you. So next time you start saying mean things to yourself, just think that. Think like, how is this productive? How is this gonna help me in any way, shape, or form? And would I talk to, think of your best friend. Like, would I talk to my best friend like that? Would I look at my best friend and be like, in the mirror and be like, girl, you fat, you're disgusting, you're not good enough, nobody's ever gonna want you? Because it's not true. That's not true, absolutely not. And we have to take charge of our own mind. And that's the thing that I don't like about, I'm going on a tangent. That's the thing I didn't like about school. They don't teach you viable things like that. Like, I really had to discover on my own, like, what's going on in my own mind that's making me think all these nasty things. Like, they don't teach you how to master your mind. And subscribe, because that's all we're going to talk about. We're going to be talking about how to take control of your body, of your mind, and of your life. Because, man, it's a process, and you don't have to do it alone. You know, you got me. We're going to talk about it. That gets me to my third point. My third point is a lie. Believe the lies you tell yourself that you want to listen to. Because, I know that feeling when I first got into like kind of like mastering your mind, mastering yourself. I was like, I don't feel the way these like things are telling me to feel. I know I just told you to not believe the lies, but everything in your head is whatever you tell it, right? Okay, so you've been telling yourself you're not good enough, you're never gonna find a man, all good men are gone. There's not, like, I'm gonna be single forever, I'm ugly. That's a lie. And you believe that lie, and it made you feel horrible. So why not tell yourself a lie that you certainly don't believe, like, I'm beautiful, there's good men in the world, I'm a bad bitch, I'm gonna find a man soon with income. So with no baby mama drama, I'm gonna find him. I know I'm sounding very contradicting, but just go with me. Believe the lies that you're telling yourselves, only if it benefits you. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds crazy what I'm telling you, but it works. Because soon enough, you start believing the quote-unquote lies about yourself that actually benefits you, right? So the same way you started believing yourself when you were like, I'm ugly, I hate myself, I'm not worthy. The same way you programmed yourself to high-key hate yourself. Because self-hate is a real thing. So the same way you taught yourself to hate, you can teach yourself to love. I know that sounds so corny and cheesy, but whatever. So start telling yourself every time you wake up in the morning, maybe leave like sticky notes around your mirror. I heard this is a really good trick and I started doing this myself. Leave a mirror, like have like your bathroom mirror where you wake up and you brush your teeth every morning. Have it say, I love myself, I'm beautiful, I'm a bad bitch, I'm fine, I'm smart, I'm kind, I'm intelligent, anything you want. Like, I'm a rich bitch. Even if you're not rich, yo, the power of manifesting, law of attraction, what you want, just speak it, because thoughts are powerful. Once you think something, it can either put you in a bad mood or it can put you in a good mood, and that's your choice to make. So let's say I start doing my makeup and I'll be like, girl, you suck at makeup. Automatically contradict whatever you just said. Like, okay, you suck, you're bad at makeup. Automatically, but I'm trying. You know, this is something I want to be better at. Okay? So as soon as you hear those negative thoughts that come to your mind, automatically shut them off and think of a better lie until it becomes your reality. Okay? I know it sounds ridiculous, but just trust me. Oh, another good thing, I saw someone do, I know this is really corny, but if you want to change your life, you're gonna have to work. All good things come out of work. It's not just like, oh, I'm gonna wish to be confident and self-love. You gotta work at it because you're worthy. You're worthy to work on yourself, because once you start loving yourself and having that confidence, you ain't putting up with nothing. That's on period. You ain't putting up with. You're like, you know what? This person ain't treating me right. I don't gotta be here. I know I'm enough. I'm good enough. I'm talented enough. I'm smart enough. I don't have to be here by juices. And that's it. Okay, so 2 is gratitude. Sum it up. What I said was stop looking at all the things you hate and start looking at what you love. And it's like kind of like a piggyback of number 4 on another level. So it's basically getting to know yourself. You spend so much time basically being a hater on yourself. Unintentionally. I know nobody wants to feel bad about themselves on purpose. So unintentionally, you've been doing. So get to know yourself and start looking at things that you really love. And start getting to know yourself. Start create a gratitude list. For example, like I read this book. It's with David Goggins. Read books, people. Books are freaking life-changing. So I read this book with David Goggins. If you don't know who David Goggins is, he's like this military guy that is the toughest man alive. Like, he's been through everything and anything, like literally. So he has this thing called the cookie jar. So every time he's starting to feel really down about himself and not believing in himself, he goes into this thing called the cookie jar, which is all his achievements, like everything that he's done that makes him feel better about himself. Okay, so let's say you start telling yourself a lie and it's not working. Alright, then let's go to your cookie jar. What have you done that you're just really proud of? And you have to have at least one thing that you really just, wow, I really did that. Like, let's say you graduated college. Wow, you really did that, because not that many people do that. Like, you might have nothing. You might be dirt poor. You might not have nothing to like really pull out your cookie jar, but you can say like, I'm a good person, and no one can take that away from you, and that's something to be proud of. And let's say, oh, I'm a good mom. Like, I have amazing kids, I'm raising them to the best of my ability, and that too. That you can say that, like, I'm doing the best I can, because we don't give ourselves enough credit. Like, oh, promise you this is gonna look good. Hold on. I'm gonna finish this up and then I'm gonna come back to the last point. Okay, so going to the last tip for self-love and confidence, and I feel like this one's more like confidence. There's this guy I watch on YouTube, and he has a, what's it called, those, what's wrong with me, he has a podcast, and you can look him up. His name is Mylett. He's a very like entrepreneur kind of guy, but he's like motivational talks. He has this quote. It says, "You build confidence by keeping the promises that you keep to yourself." And I feel like that is so true. Like, I don't know, I think it's like something with your mind. I really don't know, and you won't know until you start implementing into your life. So don't listen to me, just do it and understand. Let's say I'll just give this simple example, right? If you don't like something in your life, you have the ability to change it, right? So let's say you don't like the way you look. Let's say you want to lose weight. That's just a normal thing that every girl wants to do, is maybe they want to lose weight or they want to gain weight. Like, that's a new thing right now with our generation, which is awesome. Eat your vegetables, girl. So when you start doing the things that you want to do to impact your life in a positive way, and let's say you start going to the gym, you start eating healthy, you feel like you can't do it, and then you do it, then you do that, bruh, how does that boost your self-esteem? Like, for example, I'm gonna say myself because I have nothing to compare. Oh, I'm gonna get a little hairstyle. I'm gonna get a little bronzer. But I'm just gonna give myself an example of myself because I'm by myself. I don't got nobody else. So you can't talk to me back right now. But my example is this YouTube channel. Like, you guys don't even know like how long I've been wanting to do YouTube, but I just like always had those negative thoughts, some negative little gremlin thoughts, some negative telling me like, oh bro, why are you doing that? You can't do makeup, no one's gonna listen to you. And maybe no one is listening to me, and whatever. Like, I don't even care. I don't care anymore. And I just feel so good that I stopped listening to that evil stepmother in my head telling me I can't do it. And look at me, I'm doing it, and I love it, and I'm just so proud, and I don't know, I just feel good. I feel good. Is this a good blush? Okay. I just feel good about the choices I'm making, and I made a promise to myself that this year, no matter what, and this year has been crazy. This is a great year to decide I want to do a YouTube channel. But I was like, this year, no matter what, I'm going to do it. And then once I set that intention and then I followed through, I feel so good, and I feel, I don't know, I guess confident, you can say I feel confident, because I said I was gonna do that. But you just, when you start saying like, I'm gonna do that, and you put your mind through it, and then you like achieve it and execute the thing, then you're like, this thing that was telling me I couldn't is basically a liar. And but yeah, those are the tips I have. I'm gonna do my lip, and I'm gonna just put lashes, maybe change your shirt, anime shirt. I love it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna finish this look off. I'll let you guys watch, and then not what I'm changing on master, but I'm gonna finish this look. I hope you guys liked it. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back to exit you guys out. Alright guys, I'm back. I put myself together. Oh, hold on. Yeah, so I put myself together, put on a cute shirt. You really can't see it. Pajamas on the bottom, you already know. Okay, So I'm done. I put on lashes and like I said, and the lip. Everything will be down below. I want you guys to see my top because it's so cute. Alright, so I guess you won't see my top. But most importantly, I hope you guys took something away from what I said. I hope you implement these tricks and tips I suggested during the video to help you boost your confidence and self-esteem, because that's what is most important. Like, yeah, you can look all good and flashy, throw on bronzer, do your makeup, which is very important. I know it helps me with my confidence. That's another little bonus, is, you know, when you're feeling down, throw on a little makeup, do your hair, throw some glow, you know, put on a cute shirt. Yeah. And do whatever makes you happy, whatever brings you joy. And I hope this video brought you joy. I hope you learned something. Comment down below anything, other little suggestions you want to throw at me. And always write me, DM me if you want to talk or you're feeling any type of way. That's why I created my channel, to help other women or men or anyone that's on here listening to know that you're not alone, that we all go through these negative thoughts of comparison, of self-deprecating thoughts. We all go through it, and that's why I wanted to create this channel, to know that you're not alone. Even though I'm a little no one, you feel like you're a little no one, but together we're something huge. And I'm so happy. This is my first technically official video, and I can't wait to hear the feedback. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you took something away from this video. I hope it brought you value, what I'm here for. What else? Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, and tune in next week, next Wednesday at 6 p.m. I post every Wednesday at 6 p.m. So come back. And let me know any future videos you would like to see. And until next time, bye guys, love you. Let me get a water, drink. It might be juice. It might be normal, we don't know. For you to find out. Or not. Stop. Don't compare. I wonder if this is satisfying to people, to see like people blend. Let me know. That's on period poop. But my looks now. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. That you TSA babe. Motivational uni. I'm that best friend. You got no best friend. I'm your best friend. Go best friend. Go best friend. Go. I got you back. All right. He made them so thin, and I got a big head. Like, big head girl can't have no thin eyebrows. Like, not every girl.